got this part made. Now we just got to do the other part, and this block will be done. This is like, should have been like, this is a big block. Goodness. What a block. But it's cute. It's got little antennas. Okay, now we got to do the bottom B unit. So I need, let's see, 2 A's right here. Thank you, honey. I had to take a break. This block about to wear me out. The block is gonna wear me slap out. I had to take a break. What a block, what a block. Okay, so I need 2 A's. All right, and I'm gonna need, you will not use all fabric A and fabric M triangles, okay? I need 2 T's, and I need an M, and I need an L. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got T, L, T. So I'm going to do TLT, and then I'll put M on top of it. Okay. TLT. If y'all hear them in the background, they're discussing. We went yesterday and got some flowers to put in the flower garden. We got some gardenia, because I love the smell of gardenias. We got some, I don't know what they're, I've seen the flower before. It's, starts with a D-I something. We got some white and pink ones of those. And we got some hydrangeas. They're real pretty. They're pink hydrangeas. And so we're going to take out some of the azalea bushes that's at the side of the house. They're old. They didn't even flower this year. Like, the azaleas didn't even flower this year. I don't know. I don't think they're any good anymore for some reason. So we're going to put hydrangeas right there, the pink ones. And then I'm going to go back and get some more gardenias. I want to also get some jasmine, because I love the smell of jasmine and I love the smell of gardenias. That's just smells so good to me. All right, so I'm putting the T and the L together. Maybe this part will go a little bit more easier for me than the top part of the B. But so we got some pink and white flowers. And we already had some. They come when it's cold, like the first of the year when it's come. I can't remember. I think they're tulips or lilies. It might be a lily or a tulip. I can't remember. But they're already done flowering. They flower when it's cold. I don't see them flower when it's warm. They always flower when it's cold. Okay, so I got TLT, and then we'll put the M on the top of a T, and I just like to put something in the middle. That's how I like to do it. Just put something in the middle to match it up so we know it's even. Okay, so I'm going to put this together. Just like that. Oh yeah, this one's way easier than that other. But it's good practice. I think it's just good practice. So y'all can see me mess up on one block and do okay on the other block. And there was, oh, and my other favorite flower that I like because it reminds me of Chiclet's bubblegum for some reason is lantanas. And we had, some lantanas last year, and they were the prettiest purple and pink lantanas with some yellow in it. Oh, they were gorgeous. But for some reason, when it got cold, they died. So I don't know if symbol. This one don't say press open. I don't know if they only are like, you know, some of them last, some of them don't. So maybe you have to buy them every year. I don't know, but we got to find some more. They had some lantanas at... Oh, I'm not cutting yet. Okay, let me put on this. Oh, I think I messed up. Wait. Should I put the A on first? Where's my A? I need 2 A's. Maybe not. I'm going to put the A's on. Okay. Put this back. Alright, so the A's go on this side. I can't tell if it says that I should have put the A on first and then the M. It doesn't really say. I think I should have put the A on before the M. So let me take this M off. And then I'll put the M on. Let me take this off. Because what I'm learning is the order in which you put this stuff together actually matters, as we learned from this one. Learning as we go. And the way this looks like the A is below the M on the picture. So I'm going to put the A's on first. Then I'm going to rip out. I'm going to rip this M off of here. Okay. All right. Let me do this. All right. So the A's are going to go like, okay, so I have T, L, T, and then, okay. Yeah, so I think the M should go on after the A, I believe. And then I'm going to put this A on this side, like this. I'm learning triangles, y'all. I'm learning working with triangles because I haven't really worked with triangles like this before. So this is all new to me. I hope I'm doing this right. Y'all make sure don't follow along with me just because. Make sure you watch all the way through if you're trying to watch me for instructions, because I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out as I go. I mean, I did those diamonds. I don't know if those count as triangles though. Let's see. All right. Let's see. That's right. Okay. Okay. And then put this one on this side. Should go up. Let's see. Okay. This one on this side. Boy, it was sure fun yesterday getting out in the sunshine. Thought I was gonna get sunburned, but I didn't. I need to get some of that. There's some stuff from, I think it's called Nutrix. It's Nutrix Hawaii. They make like spirulina and stuff like that. But they have this thing called, is it xanthensis or something? I don't know. It's Bioastin is the name of the product. Bioastin. And I got that one summer. I got it for my skin actually, because my skin is it's probably from being older and missing pigments or something. I'm not right sure. But you get the white spots. Like, see that? You get the white spots on your arms. And it shows up the more older you get. So I got it too because it's Bioastin and it's xanthium or something like that. And it comes in a white red bottle, and it helps you not sunburn, because I used to sunburn really bad, but it does something to the pigment in your skin, and it's like an internal sunscreen. Because the thing about the sunscreen, yeah, it keeps you from getting skin cancer, yeah, but it can also block your vitamin D, and you need the vitamin D. So, let's see, that and that. I used it one summer, and we was down there in Gulf Shores at my husband's dad's house, because I had got burned up so bad one summer. I mean, I got sun poisoning. I got burned up so bad. I just woke up the next day, and the first thing I did was I was sick. I was sick as a dog. I was throwing up and everything. I should have went to the emergency room. But so I started looking at something you could take to help with sunburn, or to help your skin, or, you know, something like that. So that's how I come across it. And one of the summers we went, the next summer we went, I had been taking it before we went. I didn't get it as sunburn so easy, and everybody else was getting sunburn, which I had on my sunscreen too. It's not that I didn't have on my sunscreen, because I did. I had on my sunscreen too, but everybody else was still getting, even with sunscreen, they were getting sunburned and I wasn't. So, and it's odd. My daddy's a redhead. And I was born redheaded. Well, I had red hair when I was little. Then it turned like a strawberry blonde, I'd say. But, and I could get sunburned real easy if not paying attention. So I was real happy that I didn't get sunburned, and even though I had on the sunscreen, had me a good tan going because I wasn't sunburned. And my sister-in-law, she can get out there, and my husband, and they can get sunburned, but then this went over too far. I'll tell you, that ending piece will just go over too far if you don't watch it. They can go out there and get sunburned, but then the next day they're tan. I can go out there and get sunburned and have blisters all over me is what I can do. So I have to watch and be careful. So I didn't cut any of this. I just didn't even cut any of this before I sewed it together, and it looks like it's working out okay. Maybe that's the trick. That must be the trick. It doesn't say to cut, so I guess you don't. Good to know. Let's see. I just have to watch. My machine likes to turn and get me a fat end down there. Okay, that's a little better. Might have come over. I don't know. So I didn't trim anything. I just put them together. Now I'm going to just trim off these dog ears. This one didn't do, this one doesn't look like it went over far enough, but I'm going to just trim it. Just the dog ears and see. Trim down just a little bit. Okay. There is very little room for error. Okay, so here's this one. Now, all I have to do is see if it fits with this one. Okay, so this is this. This is, holy crap. This will make me so happy. I was about to give up on this block again, but I took a break and I come back and I push through. Okay, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna, it don't look like it's all, let me clip off these dog ears. That's gonna create a lot of bulk. I'm just clipping off some extra bulky dog ears. It didn't say to press open. Everything else said press open. These didn't say to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to put these together. Okay, so I'm going to start with putting these seams will not stay pressed open. I put the clapper on them. I probably need to starch them down. Where's my best press? I'm going to put some best press on them. Maybe that'll help them stay. Oh yeah, that best press. That's really, oh yeah, that best press is doing that trick. That's better. Oh, and it smells so lovely. So that best press is making them flatter than that clapper. And I didn't put any best press on them before when I ironed. I was just ironing and using the clapper. But I sprayed them with best press. I sprayed them with best press. And that really got them down. Okay. Yeah, and these things are so biasy, and it really helped out a better. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the center. Where I'm going to go first to pin. Because now we're putting it together. This is just a booger. It's a little booger bear. This little block right here is a booger bear. Okay. So a pin there. Make sure I got that right. What is a little booger bear? I'll tell you what. Uh-oh, we might have a problem. We got a problem where I've cut off this end over here. See my end where I cut it off? It doesn't go all the way down. But I have to trim this up and put a thing over it too. So I'm going to put this together. I'm going to sew it together. And then I'm going to measure it. And if it doesn't measure enough to sew into the next thing, I'll just add some fabric to it. Because I think I got a scrap big enough. Yeah. I got a piece big enough from where I cut before. It's the same fabric. I'll just add it. I'll just add that. No problem. We gotta do what we gotta do. I can't take this whole thing apart. I'll have a conniption fit. I'll just have a conniption fit, and y'all don't want to see all that. Goodness, on this block, nobody wants to see all that. So I'm going to just sew it down. And if we need to, gonna add some to it. And that's all I know to do. That is all that this sister knows how to do right now. Manipulate this fabric, girl. Move it. Move this fabric along. All these spicy spices. Okay. Let's see how we did. I think it might be all right without that little piece. I think it might be okay. Let me just cut off these dog ears. I don't think I'm gonna have to add on that piece of fabric, but I gotta square this up. Okay. Look, I'm so proud of myself. Look what I did. Is it perfect? No. Do I got a little extra piece right here? Yes, but that just means it's mine. This is not right either. I probably should have trimmed it, but this is not right. Okay, let's go get a bigger square so I can square this thing up. Okay, so my block is measuring about 1/8 of an inch short than it should be. So I'm not making any cuts on it other than these, like this dog ear. And it's probably from where I messed up and trimmed about that much before. So that's my bad. But I'm going to go ahead and put on the G and the H, and I'm going to see what happens. I got my G and my H's right here. If you got the, just FYI, so you know, if you got this quilt kit, they did, I mean, I think they gave you, like, you can remake it. You have enough to remake it. But if you're using this book, let me say, not the quilt kit, the book, the measurements, you have to be spot on your measurements, because they don't, like, they're not giving you enough to cut down. You have to be pretty spot on these measurements. Because you're only trimming off not even 1/8 of an inch on stuff, unless it's just my 1/4 inches off. But you got to be real careful. But stuff like this, I'm okay with that. It's not right, but it's fine. I'm learning on this block, so it's okay. So I'm going to just put these borders on. First is G, and I'm going to see if it measures. I don't know if it's already an 1/8 of an inch short, it's probably still going to be short, but it'll be all right. Good Lord. Oh, I put H on first. I was like, holy chamoly. What the deuce? All right. But I mean, things seem to go together pretty okay, so I don't know. But they didn't seem to be, except when I didn't put it together right, and that was my fault that I didn't put it together right. But probably make sure to do a scant instead of your quarter, and that's hard for me because I have my seam, my thing to set up to do like a perfect, well, ain't nothing perfect, but a 1/4 inch, you know. So let's see. Go this way. Trying to figure out where the, yeah, I've got a little give on the bottom on this one. And that's because I'm that 1/8 inch off. Might not even be a whole 1/8 of an inch. It's like in between in between, and I can gather that up in these on the bottom. Let the feed dogs pull in the extra. So I mean, it's not too far off. I don't think it's nothing you can't work in. Yeah, I done worked it in. Mercy sakes. Is it just me this thing's difficult with? My goodness. How many of these blocks do I got to make? Says just make one. So thank you, Jesus, for just one on this sucker. Holy chamoly. Although I might could do it again and be easy because I done did it once. Might be. I don't know, and it's real biasy, so like, you know, there's that. And then there's that. So I think I'm proud of myself. Pretty proud of myself on this one. You just have to pay extra attention to how to put the units together, because that does make a big difference, as you saw on one side being done one way and the other side being done another. So good to know. to know. And see this side, and I did have a side that measured perfect. It wasn't all of the sides that was messed up. It was just one or two, but this one's fitting on here perfectly. So this must be the good side. Which there's a real big privacy gap right there. Maybe I can fix it where it square up right. Because my other ones are coming out okay. Let's see. Yeah, they're not too terribly off. Not at all. Not at all. Perfect. We're going to get these. We're going to do it. We're going to do it up. We're going to do this quilt. My goodness, goobly goo. I just hope since I'm going to be stopping and starting and working on this, that it's going to, I'm going to remember all this little stuff. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? A lot of bias in this. A lot of. No! I ran out of bobbin thread. I just been using my extra ones that I already had wound. I wasn't caring what color they are. I don't care. I'm not peculiar about that. I was just trying to grab and use whatever was left over. Like this has got a little leftover on it, so I'm using it. And then I'll just probably won't use this red or this black that's on here, but this gray, and that might be. I just got this little case in the Dollar Tree on probably the automotive side. And then you can get the You know, the things you use to put on your toes when you're doing your own pedicure at home. I use those to cover my bobbins. I have some of these. They just take up a lot of room. And these don't take up as much room, so I use those. Yep, that's my tip. I got a tip for you. It's about the only pro tip I got. Ain't gonna have a lot of pro tips coming from me. It's gonna be that, oh, let's watch her so we'll know not what to do. And I'm okay with that. If I save somebody from messing something up, good. Good, 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 good. That's what I'm here for. So you can maybe learn from my mistakes. Just learn from my mistakes. That's what I'm here for. See, I'm giving myself some extra on these sides. I hope. Hope. Oh, and I got some geraniums. Those things are gorgeous and vibrant as crap. They are just, the color is amazing. I got some like fuchsia color geraniums. Oh, we planted them in the ground. I know I've seen them in pots, but we put them in the flower bed. So I hope that, you know, we didn't buy them in the pot and put them in the flower bed. We bought them as flowers at Home Depot. And my husband's doing up the yard and making it look really pretty. I'm going to have a really pretty yard. So that's good. Now I'm going to have to spruce up the house because he's doing the yard. I can't have him out there making all the yard look all pretty and the house be all blah, blah, blah. So I let him do the yard. I don't get out there and do the yard a lot. My allergies are so bad. I mean, it's getting to him too. I had to have allergy shots as a kid, so not that I don't get out there. If he needs help, I'll go help him. If he asks. He usually don't ask or don't want it. But if he asks, I'll help him. I have a tendency to break out in hives and get, it's like he's not even allergic to poison ivy. And our yard is eat up with poison ivy, and I can get some poison ivy easily. Okay, let me go measure and see if I can get this block to come out right. I don't care if it comes out right or not. Look at that. Look what I did. Look what I did. Hey, wait. No, it still didn't come out right. It's showing that this blue doesn't come over that edge, but mine does. But I didn't trim. I didn't trim. I didn't trim. Let's go see if I can measure this wonky block out right. Okay, y'all. I did it. I was able to square it up correctly and have just this much. That's it. That's all there was left. But I did it. It's not perfect, but I'm super proud of myself because I accomplished it and I finally did this block. It's not perfect, as you can see. Well, let's see. I'm trying to see where I messed it up. But now I can't even remember. Oh, this part right here is upside down. That part right there is upside down. And where else? I mean, once I put the borders on it, wherever I messed up kind of worked itself out, didn't it? Except for down here, that part sticking out a little bit. But I'm okay with that because it's squared perfectly and I did it. So if I can do it, you definitely can do it too. So don't worry, you can do it. Okay, thanks you guys. We'll come back. The next block is gonna be so we got 2 down. We did this one. I did not record this one. But the next block is gonna be, next block is called Bliss Block. So next block is Bliss Block. Oh wait, it looks like down here the little blue is over too. So I didn't do that wrong. It looks like it is. I didn't realize there was a whole picture of it. That would have been helpful. Y'all just learn from me what not to do, okay? And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so only you can press the little puppies and click subscribe. Only you can do that. Only you can help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And like, comment, give a thumbs up, and we'll see ya when we come back to do the Bliss Blocks. Thanks, you guys. Bye-bye.